Hi everybody. Today I'm very happy to be here and show you about topic friendship. My presentation is in two parts. Part 1, what is friendship? And part 2, I will show you about friendship skills. There are three contained in part 2. The first, how to be a friend. The second, thing you should try not to do. And the third, what makes a good friend. Now, let's begin. Friendship is the greatest gift. We cannot buy or sell it. One of the greatest happiness in life is friendship. So, what is it? According to the dictionary, friendship is a feeling and behaviors that exist between people. It can be understood like this: spending time together, sharing ideas and tricks, having fun, respecting each other's differences, loyalty, sticking up for each other, caring for each other's safety and well-being, and both of you working on the skills to keep your friendships going. Part 2, I will show you about friendship skills. So first, how to be a friend. You need always talk, be interesting, keep up with what's going on around you. Example, television, sports, music, share interests so that you have something to talk about. And share the conversation so that you each get trained to be listeners and talkers. Listen to what your friends are saying and ask questions about it. Praise your friends when they do something well, good. Use your manner. Say please and thank you. Friends like to be pleasant to each other. And think of yourselves as being a friendly person. Look friendly and be friendly. And have fun. Do things for your friends without keeping a score on who's done the most favors. Give back things you have used and borrowed from each other. Share the time with other friends. Be honest about your feelings, but don't always try to be a leader. Try out the other people idea and try to understand people by thinking about things from their point of view. Don't argue and get upset if your friend doesn't agree with you about something. That's okay. She or he has the right to an opinion too. And the second, I will show you about things you should try not to do. Don't brag about what you've got or done. And no put down. You would not like it if someone did this to you. And don't take cover. Let others tell their own jokes and news. Don't fight your friend battle. You can support your friend by helping them to deal with their problems. Be a good listener. Help them to stay safe. To encourage them to try. Be there when they need you to be. Help them to make good choices and encourage them to look for help from trusted adults. Don't talk about without their permission. You are a unique person with lots of different sides to your character. So you can have different friends who share your different interests in life. Example, friends at school, in the street, in a sport club, or in your family. It's good to have best friends, but it's good to have other friends too. And the third, I show you what makes a good friend. They have equal shares, not one always the leader and the other following. Having lots of fun together. Both of you working on keeping the friendship, giving each other some space. Even best friend, you need some time to be alone and with other person. So don't try to out each other and respecting each other's differences and feeling safe talking to each other about your feelings and problems. Treating each other and looking out for each other. Being popular and having real friends is not always the same thing. Remember, good friends can play with other people sometimes and still be friends. The last, I will show you some sentences about friendship. Walking with a friend is better than alone is light. A real friend is one who was in when the rest of the world was out. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. Thank you for your listening. Bye.